So Cody Wilson has decided that he wants to dissolve the Bitcoin Foundation. Now, if you don't know, the Bitcoin Foundation is a correlation of individuals and corporations with the goal of promoting Bitcoin. Generally, that's what they do. They're most notably one of the first individual bodies that sent representation to Washington, D.C. when there was a Senate hearing on Bitcoin. They've also tried to get corporations to accept Bitcoin while promoting the general philosophical and technological breakthroughs that Bitcoin provides. Now, Cody Wilson is co-founder and co-developer of Dark Wallet. Now, Dark Wallet is an anonymous Bitcoin client of such. It's a altcoin, and the goal of it is to have anonymity and anonymous protocol built in by default. So, for instance, with Bitcoin, if you want to send a Bitcoin between you and a friend, it's on the public ledger, very easy to identify that it went from A account to B account. Wherein Dark Wallet, without getting into too much detail, its goal is to make it nearly impossible to trace transactions between individuals, so to keep it anonymous. Now, this individual's goal is to get a board seat on the Bitcoin Foundation and to dissolve it. Now, while his intent might be well-founded, because there have been issues with the Bitcoin Foundation before, the issue that he's going to run into is, first of all, the whole idea of the Bitcoin Foundation is to promote Bitcoin. By dissolving such corporation, what is the public face of Bitcoin? Now, I've talked about this before. I did videos on this, how every coin, and I talked about this in detail about altcoins, if you want to have a successful coin, you have to have some kind of foundation to represent yourself. For instance, I'm on the Foreign Coin Foundation, and my goal is to help try to promote foreign coin because of its fundamental values that I see and other people that are on the board see it as having. The Litecoin Association, the Litecoin I mean, their goal is to promote Litecoin. The Bitcoin Foundation's goal is to promote Bitcoin and, in essence, all cryptocurrencies because it is the largest cryptocurrency. So, I want to read a thing that Wilson said. I'm going to quote him. "I will run on a platform of complete dissolution of the Bitcoin Foundation and will begin and end every single one of my public statements with that message." So it sounds like he will stop at nothing less than to completely dissolve the Bitcoin Foundation. Now, he goes into talking about why, and it goes into talking about what his goals are and what is he accomplished, and talking about him with Dark Wallet and his co-founding. But I think this is interesting, the fact that he talks about he's going to run for the board seat that's opening up in January 2015, which is this month. And I once did I almost got ready to do a video once when I listened to all the people that wanted to run for the Bitcoin Foundation seatings. And this took me over 3 hours to listen to all the reasonings, and people literally wrote in these they were talking in these podcasts and being interviewed. And it was kind of interesting. I love politics, so any operation of politics I'm enjoying. Never got around to doing the video because the election came in before I got to do my analysis video. But this is interesting. Now, the idea this guy essentially wants to erase all this progress, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Again, like I've always said that you need some kind of front image. You need someone to create a good public image, because if you don't, you'll see issues where a bad public image is only one bad tweet away. And we don't want that. So whether this will be successful or not, I guess we'll have to wait and see whether he even gets accepted to the board. If he gets voted in, we could see, but we're talking about multiple board members would be required to dissolve the Bitcoin Foundation, and I'm sure other ones would spear up right after Bitcoin Foundation would collapse. But anyway, interesting. I read this and I thought, man, that's kind of interesting, because Bitcoin does have a lot of anarchist people that want to don't believe in government, and I thought, well, this ties kind of in. Bitcoin, we talk about not needing government because it's a peer-to-peer financial transaction system, and here's a guy saying we don't need even a foundation, and so it's kind of the counter and pro. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching.